It's finally here. The THV 11 Summer Cereal Drive is officially underway. We're kicking off cereal collecting this morning right here on the show.
And this year marks 40 years of the Arkansas Food Bank making a difference in our community, how they have changed the lives of thousands of Arkansans.
And this morning we're celebrating the people that make it all happen.
It's Tom, y'all.
We're going to get to meet the teams. They're here. Well, some of them are here. We've got a lot more teams. 100 teams signed up for the cereal drive this year to help fight hunger in Central Arkansas.
Everybody say
ready?
it with me.
The Vine starts now.
Oh my goodness, that was
Let's make a difference. Let's make a difference together.
Now, The Vine with Ashley and Adam on THV 11.
ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. All simple as flow, bring me. ABC, 1, 2, 3, baby, you and me, girl.
Hey, welcome. Good morning. We're so glad that you're here with us on The Vine as we're kicking off the THV 11 Summer Cereal Drive. We're so excited.
Yes, we are. It's a party out here in the Weather Garden. Of course, Chief Meteorologist Tom Brannon's here. By the way, I got to start this off right. I have a poster
With your face on
with your
it.
face on it. Will you autograph this for me, Tom? Here, I even have a Sharpie for you.
He's ready.
Will you sign
Absolutely.
this?
I'd be happy to do that for you, Adam.
Oh,
No,
we got it.
no, what are you doing? No, do this right quick. You're not
Are you
even
left-handed?
Come on.
I'm left-handed. Here, turn around. Let me use
Okay,
your
here we
back.
go.
He's done this before.
So,
You, Adam.
okay, he just wrote some bad things. Tom, how long have you been doing this? Oh, that is so amazing.
We'll
All
take
right,
that
let
and
me
put
get
it
back over here.
somewhere in the studio. Somewhere
Yeah,
next
we're going to
to
hang it in our
trash
office.
can.
I'll keep it forever.
Okay, 24th year of the summer series. 24th
Thanks,
year.
Ashley.
24 years.
24.
It's amazing. And it just seems to just keep maintaining. We get more teams every year, and the businesses are the teams, and that's who's joining us this morning.
Yeah.
Of course, we've got lots of communities we're going to be visiting as well. 8 communities this year. We'll give you the dates and times on those here in just a few minutes, but I'm just very thankful and grateful that we continue to see support for folks in Arkansas that are food insecure, and we do the cereal drive every year really for the kids. This was designed back in 2000 to bridge that gap between when the kids get out of school for the summer and they go back. Thought, well, let's do breakfast cereal. At least they have something
Right.
they can get their hands at home.
Might be the only meal that they're
Might
getting
be the
in the
only
summer.
meal of the day.
Yeah,
So-
you know, Ebony was with us. Was it this week?
It
It's
was
been a
this
long
week.
week.
It's been a long
Was it really?
Just a few days ago, she was talking about Stamp Out Hunger with the United States Post Office. But she was also telling us that now we're number 1 here in Arkansas for food insecurity.
Yeah.
That's not a good number to
It's
be.
not
Number
good.
1 is
It's not
good.
good. So that's why this year especially we're super excited about the summer cereal drive to really bridge that gap, like you said, between the meals that they're missing from school to the meals that they're not getting in the summer. So we're excited and we're ready to kick this off.
Yeah, the Stamp Out Hunger is Saturday. That is still tomorrow, right?
It is.
I can't
What
remember
day
what day
is
we're on
it?
this week. Been a little busy.
It is.
32 years for Stamp Out Hunger.
Yes.
24
yes.
years for the cereal drive. I think Stamp Out Hunger is the longest running food drive.
I think it may be.
And
It
we're
may
number
be.
2.
Yeah.
All right. Cereal drive
We
is
are.
number 2.
And we're excited.
Yeah, this is really good. And of course, we're going to have a party out here today. We're going to be talking about the important topics of, helping to feed those food insecure with the summer cereal drive. But we're going to have fun while we're doing it.
And drink
I
some
know
Seven Brew,
Brew
too.
is
Thank
here.
you to
I'm
them
gonna
for being
pop
here.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
where's
could
the-
you hear that?
Oh,
They have
the
their
best.
own line of energy drinks. And after this week, Tom, maybe we need to get one for you too. Huh?
You need an energy drink?
No, I just need a nap.
I think we need the weekend. That's okay. This is we're bringing the energy. Y'all are bringing the energy.
This might be the best looking crew we've had out here yet.
I know it since last year. We are going to meet the teams. We've got partners. We've got sponsors that are making this happen. Here are the dates. Save the dates. We're going to kick things off the Powerhouse Pine Bluff on Tuesday, June the 4th at the Walmart Supercenter this year. Then we've got North Little Rock, Hot Springs, Russellville. We're going to wrap it up with week 2, which is actually going to be the 3rd week in June. Benton, Searcy, Cabot, and then Little Rock.
Yeah, it's always fun. Pine Bluff is the perfect place to kick this off.
Oh, yeah.
They always do big. Pine
They
Bluff,
do.
they won the community drive last year. It's a friendly competition. but if I'm not mistaken, well over 10,000 boxes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Miss Deborah
Oh,
goes
Miss
all
Deborah.
out.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Now, is Miss
serious.
Deborah here? Is she here?
Oh, we
this
would know
morning?
if
She was
We would
here.
know.
She would have.
She'd be
She
standing
would be
up
on
here.
this.
Microphone.
Yeah.
All right, y'all get down here and donate. Let's go. Yeah. I love her. We
She
do
is
need to get her
We
in the
do.
studio.
Oh,
my
she'll be
goodness.
here.
I'm going to ask a special thing. June 7th is my birthday, and you're going to be out in Russellville. Anybody from Russellville here? No? Okay.
today.
That's kinda
Where
cool.
are y'all from then?
Where's everybody from? I want that to be a blowout. I want that to be a blowout. I want all
birthday
of us to
blowout
be
for Adam.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Adam's birthday, June 7th.
Yeah, that's right.
Seventh
That's right.
Russellville.
And find out more too just by texting the word cereal to 501-376-1111. You can find out all about our summer cereal drive just by texting in that word, and we're going to shoot that information right back to you.
Thank you for remembering to say that.
You're welcome. Yes, yeah.
So the idea here, Tom, right, is to maybe get with your business and create a team and do this together as a community, rather than just individually doing this, right?
Well, you can do it as a team. You can do it individually.
Yeah.
Get a few friends together. And sign up. It's real easy to do. You know, I don't want to put too much on the quantity amounts.
Right.
Just participate.
Yeah.
If it's a box or 2 or 5 or 10, or if you're Andrea from First Security Bank, goal this year, Andrea, 25,000 boxes? Something like that. Something like that.
Got
Powerhouse
some that
from
are more
Division II.
competitive than others.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Well, listen, you've got your phone out texting cereal. Another thing that we always do on this show is a daily question.
That's
so
right.
we want to know, what is your favorite kind of cereal? Go ahead and text us. Let's have some fun with that this morning. We kind of debate over that. I get made fun of because I like the
She
great
likes
grains.
Lots of fiber.
Great grain.
Yes, with the
Are you
pecans.
serious?
It's the best.
Oh,
Come
you're so
on.
old.
I even like grape nuts, so they make fun of me. But here we have a.
Grape nuts.
Okay, look, they're laughing. But here we have a big Fruit Loops cereal today. I don't know if anybody's seen that yet.
Fred, you wanna
Fred's
hear
coming
the
in
Fred?
hot.
Fred,
There we
he's
go.
trying-
Fred's
It's-
coming in
Get it,
hot.
Fred.
You know, they have the different
There's an
varieties,
obstacles.
the different flavors of cereal. Is this the Fruit Loops citrus blend? That's the orange.
it
Yes,
is.
yeah,
It
that's,
is.
Yeah.
we
That's
expect you
good.
to
Good
finish
eye.
that by the end of today's show.
Looks-
Okay.
I have to say, it looks an awfully lot like chopped up pool noodles. Is this
No,
edible?
that is Fruit Loops.
Are
Yeah.
you sure? The milk looks lumpy. Did you go
It's
to
not
Highland Dairy for
Highland.
the milk?
No.
Oh, okay.
Apparently we went and got that from,
So
yeah.
as we're thinking
Highland
about,
has fresh milk. It's not
right,
lumpy.
Right. As we're thinking about the daily question, we will keep you in our thoughts and our minds when we're donating boxes this year.
Yeah.
Again, text us 501-376-1111. Don't forget to tell us who you are and where you're watching from this morning.
That's
it's going
right.
to be a great show. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
We've got much more coming up. Tom and I are going to be chatting with some of the teams that make this all happen. It's coming up next.
Drinking my 7 brew here.
Yeah.
Portions of The Vine contain paid content. Products and services featured are not endorsed by The Vine.
Yeah, it's party day. Welcome back to The Vine. This morning we are meeting with some of the people that make all the magic happen during the THV11 Summer Cereal Drive. And we're so glad to have Chief Meteorologist Tom Brannon here with some of our favorite people, right?
Yes, the people that are sponsors that help make this thing
That's
happen.
right. So important.
Our partners, I don't want to leave anybody out. We've got Cost Plus this year. Marshall Schuster joining us. He's going to be providing us with nice, cozy chairs out front of Walmart so that we can make it easy for us. Thank you for joining us this year.
We can make that happen.
Sir. Good to have you here with us.
Thank you. We're just proud to be a part of it and glad to be able to help kids.
All right, well, thank you, sir. Airmasters.
Yes.
That is correct. You guys were with us last year at the Kroger. You stayed all day.
All day.
We left, you stayed.
I know.
hope you collected more cereal. Appreciate that.
We were taking it to the very end.
Well, thank you for coming back again. Year number
Our
2.
pleasure. Yeah, it's great
All
to
right.
be back.
We're going to see you again at the same Kroger location, I believe, at Benton and Wright.
I believe so, yes.
All right. Airmasters, one of our sponsors. First Community Bank, newbies. We love the newbies. Now, wait a minute. You've added an
Yes.
extra person. There was Hannah, Daniel, and now Ashley, who's our spokesperson here.
I don't mind
Hannah,
at all. I'll
it's
do
Hannah.
it.
Thank you for joining us this year, Hannah.
Yes, we're so excited. No, I mean, when we got approached with this just aligns so well with everything that we want to do at First Community Bank. So we are just thrilled to be a part of this summer. We had a customer, actually, that got us involved a few years ago. And so we're jumping on with him, helping him, and also making it a bank-wide thing. So we're
Nice. Remember, help the customer. I know who you're talking about. Help that young man out, all right?
Oh,
He's very important.
We absolutely are. We are behind him 100%. Yes.
Now, real quick, something that First Community is doing, you're not only collecting in Central Arkansas, but also the Northeast Arkansas, North Central, Northwest Arkansas.
Yes, we are bringing in all of our branches. So we have, we're donating to the Northwest Arkansas Food Bank, North Central, and Northeast. So we are doing it across the state.
This is a statewide thing.
It's
now.
a statewide thing.
That's fantastic.
Which brings me back to now. Does Air Masters have more than one location in Central Arkansas?
Just one location.
Just one location. I know that Cost Plus has got at least 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Mr. Schuster.
No, we've got 3.
Got 3. Okay. I miscounted a little bit. It's
Right.
all right. Who else do we have here? We've got Angela Sexton has been with ASU Three Rivers, and now you've branched out. Angela, you're all on your own. But you've got some nice young ladies here that are collecting a lot of cereal. How are they doing it? Tell us who we have here this morning.
We have Harmony and we have Mr. Ibens, and we're the Facts Queens, the factsworldwide.org. It's the fight against childhood starvation, and we have a pageant every year, and it's fixing to be an international / worldwide pageant. So we decided this year that our community service as the Queens would be to gather cereal. And so this year we've been in the past the ASUTR and Friends. This year we are the Facts Queens and Friends. The Friends part of that is our community, of course, and we have none other than West Fraser here today to join in. They have decided this year to come along again this year and support us. We're so excited. I don't know what the goal is this year. We're just
I do.
No, you don't.
I do that every year.
No, we
For
don't
you,
know what the
Angela.
goal is this year. We're just going to gather as much cereal as possible. And if I know Mr. Charles and Miss Sherry from, whoops, I'm so sorry.
What are you
He won't
doing
let-
over there?
The
He
microphone
won't
around
let me hold it, so I'm like trying to get it. There we go. See? Okay, so we have Mr. Charles and Miss Sherry from West Fraser. They're always wonderful partners. Mr. Charles, would you like to say anything?
Well, I'm just glad to be here and just support the youth here in Arkansas. We're representing 3 meals here in Arkansas, so I'm just glad to be here.
And we look forward to this year. And as Tom and as everyone says, it's a big deal for me. I call it the $1 campaign. If you can donate $1, you're making a difference because that feeds a child breakfast for a week. So I'm just telling you, my story, if you haven't heard it, you will someday. But $1 makes a difference, and that's all you got to do.
Great. Angela, thank you. Thank you so much for the microphone back. I appreciate it. We'll talk about your goal here in just a few minutes.
That's good. That's Angela's goal, right?
Right.
She needs to have a different tiara on, that says Miss. She's the Queen.
Miss Arkansas
Cereal
Facts,
Drive. I mean, she's everywhere. She's at everything, and you've done such a great job.
Thank you.
I remember watching you back when I was with the sheriff's office.
Yes, and you had to put me on a pedestal or a
That's-
box because we. Yes.
That's right. That's
We
right.
all
Been
have
doing
to
it a
do
long
that
time.
up against Adam. I had to get on
I'm
a ladder.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So these are just a few of our sponsors and partners that are helping us out. We're going to talk to the teams as well here in
right.
just a few minutes and introduce you. The team that's been with us from day one. Adam, do you remember the team name? This team has been with us every year, 24 years, no cheating. You should know this.
Well, of course I remember, but I'm going to leave it to you to tell everybody.
I don't know about that, Adam.
Do you know? You know Angela, don't you?
Yeah, I'll let you reveal.
Okay.
We know, but we're going to let you reveal that.
Anybody else?
Anybody
wanna give it
know?
a shot here? It's AFMC, Arkansas Foundation for Medical Care. We'll talk to them every year, past 24 years. When I say participation, they get a participation
They
trophy
know
for
what that's
every
all about.
year.
Be sure if you want to be a part of this, you can text the word cereal. You need to be a part of this. Just text the word cereal to 501-376-1111. Let me tell you something. That doesn't cost you anything. We're not going to spam you with a bunch of junk. We're not going to sell your information. Just text us. We'll send a link to you, teach you how to sign up, sign a teen up. Why not do it? I mean, it's very rewarding. It brings you together as a community.
Before we go back inside, Adam is modeling the new T-shirt for this year.
Don't I look so chubby? Big boxes of cereal here.
It's got Give
right?
Love Cereal. We'll be providing those in our locations that you'll find us in communities. Right now, I think we're going to go back inside. Ashley King, Tracy
Yeah.
Beater on the inside.
Check in with
Well,
Ashley.
Tracy's out here still, but Ashley's on the inside. There you
That's
go.
right. I'm hanging out with Ebony in here. Yeah, most people know Ebony from Miss Arkansas.
Yes.
But now, you've evolved, and now you're with Arkansas
Now we're
Food
with the
Bank.
food bank, and I'm so happy. It's such an incredible organization. So It couldn't be better.
Originally from Harrison, and I'm glad that you've stayed in Central
Yes.
Arkansas, so we get to see you all the time.
Me too. I love it. I love it.
That's great. Well, listen, we've been getting some messages this morning. We're just chatting, having some fun with our viewers about their favorite cereal, and maybe they're giving some ideas and things that people could donate. You know, what's the most popular? Here we have a viewer that wrote Special K or Honey Bunches of Oats. That's
Those are
Brenda.
good ones.
Yeah,
Those
Brenda
are good.
in South Bend, Jacksonville. So thank you for writing that in. And then we got another one, Ebony.
Raisin Bran.
You can never go wrong with that.
You can't. And Raisin Bran Crunch
Oh,
is
yeah.
really where it's at.
That's right, because it doesn't get as soggy.
Yeah, exactly.
as the original. Hey guys, Hannah from Conway area absolutely love Fruit Loops.
That's a fan favorite.
That's
a fan
always
favorite.
A good one.
Always.
What else do we have here? Any other messages? Let's see. Honey Nut Cheerios is for the person texting in and their wife. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I like that one.
Cinnamon
too.
Toast Crunch is possibly my favorite cereal of all time.
That is a good one. I'm not going to pass up on some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Count Chocula and Boo Berries.
Oh, I don't know if I've had that.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know if it came out just around, like Halloween, or if that's out all the time.
Maybe.
But,
I feel like, it's kind of coming back to me, but I'm not sure if I had that.
What is the staple that you have to have? Do you do like
Honey
a
Nut Cheerios.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think at the summer cereal drive, that may be one of our most popular boxes is Cheerios.
I was going to ask you, what do most people donate, or what is the one that people are grabbing first?
Oh
if
yeah,
they can?
it's definitely Cheerios, Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms. Because we're thinking about, what do kids want to eat, and they're here for the sugary cereal, the ones that they want to wake up and have a bowl of in the morning, which is going to be your Lucky Charms and your Fruit Loops.
And no, we do call this the summer cereal drive, and for the most part, that's what everyone is donating. But you can also give other breakfast items, granola bars.
Yes,
we take that too.
a lot of breakfast items that are non-perishables, so like you said, cereal bars, breakfast bars, oatmeal, boxes of cereal. There's so many things. And then, of course, we're doing summer cereal drive, but we take donations all year long.
Right, and that includes Saturday with Stamp Out Hunger.
Absolutely.
We were just talking about earlier this week. We get to see you twice in 1 week.
I know, this is so fun.
You just need to come back every week.
I do. I'll be here.
All right, so we have more of the summer cereal drive here on The Vine. Tom's still out in the weather garden. What's happening out there?
Man, what a gorgeous morning. I tell you what, we've done this before in the past where sweat's just rolling and rolling, but we have a beautiful morning outside here in the Vine. All right, ladies, give us a wave here. We're coming back. We're talking more of our teams participating, and you'll find out how you can help us out, and we'll have the locations this year after the break right here.
Welcome back to The Vine. All morning, we've been chatting with some of the teams behind our THV 11 Summer Cereal Drive, which kicks off today. Tom Brannon.
It does. Sign up continues, but this is the official beginning of the cereal drive. We have a little meet and greet every year.
Right.
We meet our teams, and we've got some teams that have been at it for a long, long time. They keep coming back year after year. They are juggernauts. They collect a lot of cereal, and they get very, very competitive, especially in Division II. Andrea and Maria joining us from First Security Bank. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you fired up? Are you ready?
We are ready to go.
Well, I know that you have a strategy at First Security Bank. You want to tell us a little bit
She
about
can't share all the secrets.
It's not a secret, it's a
Let me
strategy.
add this.
Okay.
We start when you all kick off, and that's all we do. We get our community involved, we get our employees, our customers, they all rally together to support the food bank.
I got to say, you are one busy lady. Not only with the bank, with your district. How are things going?
It's good. Anytime we can serve the people.
That's what we're doing here.
Exactly.
Yeah, what's your goal this year?
I can't tell you.
No, you can't. You can't tell me.
She's got a
She's
strategy.
tough.
She's like a really
You
good
gotta keep secret.
like a basketball coach, like a
Yes.
coach. She's got the strategy. She can't share that.
You-
And you can donate at all locations in
You
Central
can,
Arkansas?
our Central Arkansas First Security Bank locations.
Okay.
And we are really pushing for money because we all know $1 equals a box.
Absolutely.
So if you're not buying cereal less than $1,
That's right.
donate the money to the food bank. And we'll have our online donation page on our First Security site. So you can go to fsbank.com.
You know what I like to see? I like to see other banks go up against one
Yes,
another. Who's going to
right.
be the winning bank this year?
First Security Bank.
I think that's a call out, First Community. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is going to get ugly here. Performance Food Group has been around for a very long time, in and out, but mainly in. And this goes way, way back. With you guys always supporting the Arkansas Food Bank, and you're helping us with the cereal drive yet again this year. Thank you. It's good to have you back.
Good to be here.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah. No, you remember the division that you're in. Now, you're pretty big.
Yes.
Company. You remember the division? No, no, you don't.
I believe we moved up to Division 3 this year.
Division 3. Okay. All right. So, what about your strategy? What's happening at PFG?
Everything we do is in-house. We got to thank all of our employees because they have the embodied service and community.
You got a special birthday here today. Right? We told people we got
Yay, happy birthday.
by the look on her face, she gave it away.
Yes, Veronica Honeycutt, happy 40th birthday.
Veronica, I wasn't gonna go that far, Veronica. I was just gonna say happy birthday.
The number.
Now, just a few minutes ago, I mentioned the team that has been with us the longest, AFMC, Arkansas Foundation for Medical Care. Y'all just keep coming back.
Yes, we love the cereal drive. We're excited to be here.
Yeah, and I know that you guys in the past have been part of the very competitive part of the cereal drive. You've placed in your division. You've won your division. What about your strategy? Any strategy or fun happening at AFMC this year?
We're just going to try to catch up to Andrea as far as close as we can get.
Are you in their division?
Yes.
Yeah. I know that the division numbers have changed to try to even things out a little bit, and it was not because of Andrea that we did that. Okay.
It's okay.
Blue Cross Blue Shield joining us as well. You guys are a big contributor to the cereal drive.
Yes, we've been with you guys for over a decade. Last year, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll say this, and it's okay to do this. If you're a team and you've been with us for a few years, you drop off, you represent something else, but you always seem to come back. We love that. Thank you.
Yes, we like to support our local community and take good care of our members. So this year, we're challenging our Northwest Arkansas location to catch up to the Little Rock location, and so we're having some friendly competition.
Fantastic. Thank you, teams. Ashley, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, and of course you can text Cereal 501-376-1111 to find out all of the information on how you can give. But I think it really does mean something, Tom, that we have all of these groups that come back year after year. Like you said, take a break sometimes but come back. That really says how how important it is that we give and what a great cause it is too. And we also have all of those dates that we showed at the beginning of the show and I think we're going to show those again up on the screen, where you can go in your local communities to give during those big pushes that we have. You're going to be out in a lot of those communities.
Yeah, we've got 8 communities once again this year. We kick things off on Tuesday, June 4th. We're going to be in Pine Bluff to kick things off.
Yeah.
Pine Bluff always shows up. Miss Deborah Allen will be there, I'm sure.
That's right. I mean, how can you not give when Deborah Allen is telling you to give?
Location has changed. We're going to be at Walmart. If you notice, we're going to be at a lot of Walmart Supercenters. Now, when we get to the Benton Bryant, we're going to have some fun with Benton and Bryant.
Oh, it's always competitive.
Each against one another.
Saline County, they come for it, yeah. But make sure that you give. I mean, there's just a lot of great locations to make it easy. And like you heard Andrea say, giving $1 equals a box of cereal.
I think Adam's got some stuff for us on the inside. You went inside, Adam. Take it away.
Yes, I did. It's nice and cool in here. Still ahead on this special edition of The Vine, the Arkansas Food Bank is celebrating its 40th anniversary. How they're continuing to make an impact in today's golden moment.
Let's make a difference. Let's make a difference together.
Now, The Vine with Ashley and Adam on THV 11.
Cause the players gonna play, and my haters gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake, shake it out.
She's a little star right there in the front in the yellow. How old did she say she is? She just had a
7.
birthday.
She just turned 7.
She's so cute.
That was my favorite age. I remember being 7. Life was so perfect back then.
Yeah, what do you have to worry about back then? Well, welcome to the second half hour of The Vine. It's a special show today as we kick off our summer cereal drive. I'm Ashley King, Adam Bledsoe, and we have Ebony Mitchell here. I mean, it's exciting to have you back in the studio for the second time this week.
I'm back.
I know.
Yeah.
Are you on the payroll yet?
She should be.
Should
I think
I
we
be?
need to keep her. Yeah.
She'd be like, yes.
She can head over to the Arkansas Food Bank after this ends at 10. But yeah, it's always great to have her here. And It's a golden moment for sure.
It is a golden moment.
There we go.
Yes. Are we going to do that, or it's a special day, so I don't know what we're doing
I
exactly
almost
today.
dropped this.
All right, well,
We are.
yeah, okay, golden moment. There we go.
Sponsored by Sissy's Log Cabin.
Oh.
Today's different. We don't know. Maybe it's
a
gonna
fun
play or
day.
maybe not.
It's different.
Yeah.
Well, for this morning's
Yeah.
golden moment, we actually want to change things up, and we want to highlight the 40 years of work from the Arkansas Food Bank. And Ebony Mitchell with the Arkansas Food Bank has been with us all morning. She's been with us for the last few years. I mean, kind of covering these things. This is a big milestone, 40 years.
It is, and this is such an incredible organization to be a part of, because there's always been a time where the food bank has been needed, especially in recent years. I mean, when Arkansas goes through natural disasters, that's when organizations like the Arkansas Food Bank steps in. And so over those 40 years, not only have we grown as an organization, but we've grown in the amount of food that we're distributing. So, I mean, just a number to throw out there, we've distributed over 500 million pounds of food in the last 40 years, which is just incredible.
And you're in the state of Arkansas, so needed, and now more than ever.
Yeah. I mean, as we go on as a society, as inflation rises, as the cost of food rises, we're more needed now than ever. And so it's just really incredible to be a part of an organization that is so willing to help.
And the food bank has grown so much over the past 40 years. But tell us a little bit about just how it started 40 years ago, and I mean, and now the location that you all have, the building that you're in, it's all just
nice.
so amazing.
If you have not been to the Arkansas Food Bank, please come
Look,
by.
there's young Tom.
There's Tom Brannon. He's been here. He's been here since almost the inception of the Arkansas Food Bank.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell him his age there, but he has done some incredible work, with not only the summer cereal drive, but just bringing awareness to what we do.
Right.
And again, if you haven't been to the Arkansas Food Bank,
facility's so
I
great.
encourage you to come. We'd love to give a tour to anybody that wants to do that. If you want to volunteer at the Arkansas Food Bank, you can volunteer as young as 8 years old.
Oh, wow.
So
You have so many school groups that come in.
We do, and children really get that firsthand experience of what it's like to help. It could be their neighbor, it could be the people
Someone
they
that
go to
sits
school
next
with.
to them at school.
Absolutely.
This time of year, we're thinking about, the end of school, and so many kids are excited about that. But the reality is there's so many kids that are a little bit concerned.
Yeah.
They don't know where their lunch is going to come from, maybe their breakfast, and
Or
so
any meal.
any
in summer.
meal.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes
So
the
summer
only
can be
meal
difficult.
that they're getting is at school.
Is at school. And so that's where the summer cereal drive really comes in, because we're getting over 200,000 boxes of cereal. We're getting those donations to the food bank, and that amplifies us to go and distribute those to over 33 counties. So we're feeding over 280,000 people a year. We're distributing over 40 million pounds of food a year, and a lot of that goes to our children and families and seniors that don't have food when they come home.
I mean, as a Miss Arkansas, you have met about everybody in the state, and you've been about to every business. You could have gone anywhere. You could have literally have worked anywhere in the state of Arkansas after your reign. But you chose the Arkansas Food Bank.
I chose the Arkansas Food Bank, and I think anyone could say once you walk in those doors, you really feel the hope that they're providing. You feel the way that they care about their community, and those aligned with my views. And so I'm happy to be at the food bank.
This is a true commitment. You've put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
That's right.
There we go.
That's what you've done, and we commend you. And you are a great model to the rest
Thank you guys.
of us.
Y'all too.
This has been our golden moment for today.
Yeah, that's right. We would love for you to text Sissy to 501-376-1111 to find out more about their jewelry pick of the day. We appreciate Sissy's Log Cabin for bringing our golden moments to us.
Now, Tom, I know you're up to something in the garden. What are you coming up with next?
Well, we're just meeting people out in the garden. We've got more of our teams and another one of our sponsors from Crane Automotive, Brian Burton, the CEO, third-generation CEO of the Summer Cereal Drive. We'll talk to him after the break and meet more of the businesses and teams and tell you how you can get involved and help this year. 24th year of the Summer Cereal Drive. Brett, there's a chair there. Don't fall down. We'll be right back. Once again, good morning. A party in the garden on the Vine. It's the THV11 Summer Cereal Drive Kickoff. We're visiting with our businesses, teams. We're going to tell you how you can get involved. But first up, we want to talk to the man, the third generation CEO of the Arkansas Food Bank and the Summer Cereal Drive. The other two retired, Brian Burton.
Yeah,
welcome.
I'm standing on big shoulders, but we love you and we love this cereal drive, and it's needed now more than ever. I mean, there's food inflation. There's rents going through the roof. Everyone I talk to is under pressure, so that affects the kids. And so we really need a big response. And let's have. I love the saying, hunger is too serious a mission not to have fun doing it. And these teams and you embody the enthusiasm, and that's infectious, and it motivates all of us who work at the Arkansas Food Bank.
I tell you, it really is about the businesses, the teams, the communities that come out and that do this.
Absolutely.
And, when we ever ask people to sign up, we say, hey, just participate.
Right.
Bring a couple of boxes can be a big difference in this.
A big
in the life of a
difference.
kid.
It's so much fun, and I hope if you've never done it before, I hope you'll jump in and try it. And like they said, text cereal to the 376-1111. Let's get a record number of teams this year. We can do it.
We're already up to 100 teams, and really the sign-up begins the 1st of May. So your team's been working it on the inside. A big shout out to Claire, who couldn't be with us today. She's been working it big time, getting these teams signed up. How many of you have signed up early? Andrea, did you sign up? You signed up to a week ago. You got a month ago.
Wow, yeah.
It's okay to sign up and participate a little early.
Or sign up now. It's not too
now.
late. Yeah.
Ashley, we've got one of our sponsors, Christian Crane with Crane Automotive.
That's right.
Here, take the mic. I'll let you
Yeah.
talk
So
to it.
you guys have been a part of the summer cereal drive for a while now. I don't need 2 mics. I guess I want to be really loud. But tell me, why is it important to you guys?
Yeah, well, we love this drive, and we think it's super important to really take care of the community of Arkansas in general. And we just think that there's so much opportunity to help, and we think that with all of our locations across the state that there's plenty of ways to get involved and drop off cereal boxes.
So people can just stop by one of your locations?
Yeah, so you can drop them at any of our locations in Arkansas, and then actually if you drop one at Kia in North Little Rock, you will actually be registered to win a free car.
What?
A free
car?
Sorrento,
I thought you were going to say like a
free
goodie
car.
bag.
That's right.
We're going to give you some, tire shine. No, it's a car.
Right. So all it takes is coming in to bring at least one cereal box, and you'll be registered.
I think I have some cereal I'm going to have to drop off.
Right. So we're going to beat that 500,000 goal for 2025 that Tom was talking about earlier this year. So we're excited.
That's amazing.
That was a secret, Christian. Thanks.
Oh, hey.
Yep, getting a jump on things. Years ago, we set a goal of 500,000 boxes. I'll tell you, the 500,000 box total came from some math that if we could collect 500,000 boxes a year, it would take us for the whole year.
Right.
So we got up close to that. COVID hit. Now we're kind of regenerating.
We got to kind of rebuild a little. Yeah.
Last year we topped a little over 260. If we can beat last year's total, I'm very happy with that.
It has to be a lot bigger though than the first year, 24 years ago. I mean, it's grown every year.
And I know how much was in year one.
Really?
It was 28,000 boxes.
Oh wow!
And then it was like 35, then 42, and then we started. I tell you,
but the thing is, unfortunately, the need for it has really grown every year. Yeah.
Yeah. And the more the merrier. The more cereal we collect, Brian, the better you're going to be. You've got a whole row full of cereal at the food bank.
Absolutely. We know that 1 out of 5 kids in our community is food insecure. That's unacceptable. And this is something that's solvable. We can help. We can all rally together and be a part of this cereal drive.
I think about my daughter who's a first grade teacher this year. She has about 20 kids in her class. And I mean, there are going to be several kids in her classroom that this affects.
There'll be 4.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In that one class.
And I know that we've got schools around Central Arkansas. I think, Brian, next Tuesday, I'm going to be at Bethel Elementary in Bryant. They get to throw water balloons at me.
Oh, geez.
Oh, can I come?
Sure.
I like that.
Now, here's the thing. If I catch the water balloon, I get to throw it back.
I'm a pretty good
Revenge of the weatherman.
Text the word cereal to 501-376-1111 and find out how you can make a difference this summer. You can sign up a team. You can be an individual and sign up. We'll place you in a division dependent on the size of your team. And just start collecting cereal.
And go by and, donate and maybe win a car.
Once again, I got to know. So if I bring a box of cereal to the Kia dealership.
In North Little Rock. It's that easy, Tom. It's that easy.
So if I bring 10, do I get 10 chances to win?
No, just one per. Maybe we can make something work like that.
Is he taller than Adam? I think he might be taller than Adam. We're cheating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody's taller than me.
No.
Ashley's taller than me. Brian is taller than me.
Adam is in the studio right now. What's going on, Adam?
you know, it doesn't matter how tall you are as long as you're giving cereal today.
That's right.
Every dollar equals a box of cereal,
That's right, yes. $1 is 1 box of cereal. And then, of course, if you want to just donate to the Arkansas Food Bank, $1 is 5 meals. So we can stretch that dollar at the Arkansas Food Bank. So please donate.
Well, this morning, while we're celebrating the beginning of the cereal drive, we've been asking what your favorite kind of cereal is. Mine is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's mine too.
Is it really?
It is.
I knew we were twins. Keep texting us 501-376-1111. We want to hear from you. Honey Nut Cheerios, wife, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Those are our people.
That is, and then also Fruit Loops, which is very popular at the summer cereal drive.
Is
we
it
get
really?
a lot of Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
We do.
You know, I'm noticing like the Sam's and Costco, they sell like double boxes.
Oh, yeah.
And they're big family packs.
Yes.
Those would go a long
We
way.
encourage those.
My favorite is Lucky Charms, Clay from Cabot, like that sugary cereal.
Yes, then we have Frosted Mini Wheats.
Okay, that's number 2 for me.
You know, my sister is a big fan of Frosted Mini Wheats.
Life. Ooh, I haven't heard about that one in a long time. That's
haven't
Jean from
either.
Percy, Arkansas. That's so good. Keep them coming. We would love to hear what your favorite kind of cereal is. Again, we're just wanting to whet the appetite of
Yes.
those out there. Think about that cereal. Think about giving cereal this year. It'd be a great year to do
Absolutely,
so. The 40th
absolutely.
anniversary
Of the Arkansas
Or would it
Food
be a
Bank.
birthday?
It could be either one.
Whatever. It's all good. All right, Ebony, you're going to stay here with us, right?
Yes, I'll be here.
We're kind of winding things down here, but we're going to check in with Tom, see what he's got to tease for us.
Ebony, we miss you outside. You'll come join us out here. Beautiful day here in the Weather Garden. Couldn't ask for a more perfect day. Coming up after the break, more of our teams and sponsors making it happen, and you can be one of them. Text cereal to 501-376-1111 and get all the information that you could possibly have about the cereal drive. Join us after the break. All right, we're back outside of the Weather Garden for the kickoff of the summer cereal drive. It's already that time. It's going so fast. You can be a part of it. We'll tell you how in just a few minutes. We've got Adam and Ashley. 7 Brew bringing the coffee this morning. Thank you so much. Is everybody coffeeed up and sugared up?
Yeah. You still have more over there.
We got plenty.
7 Brew is one of my favorite places to go. In fact, my daughter wants a job.
I know a guy.
Okay.
Hey, I have to say, shout out to 7 Brew this week. It's Teacher Appreciation Week, and my daughter's been there every day.
Yeah, free small drinks all week for teachers.
Yes,
so just bring your ID badge.
She's been so excited, let me tell you. That is great.
Yeah,
Well,
love our
since
teachers.
it's after 9 o'clock, most of them are in class and are probably not able to see this. So we'll send a text.
Yeah, no, we can send a text out. Loyalty, you know, I know somebody who likes our loyalty program.
He has my.
Yes.
I got up to 30 free drinks because I'm there so much.
There's no problem with that.
It's fine with that. Let's meet another one of our teams. Now, you've seen a lot of the businesses that sign up. We've got a church. We have several churches, and let's face it, church is where it really starts. Feeding hungry people, hungry kids. Pleasant Grove last year did a little thing where they collected enough cereal to run the pastor out of the office. Right?
Completely out of the office.
Completely out. Now, doing something a little different this year with the pastor. What is it?
This year, our goal is 1,000 boxes, and if we get 1,000 boxes, he will preach from the roof of the church.
Preach from the roof?
Preach from the roof.
Preach from the roof.
How high is this roof?
It's
pretty high.
Pretty high.
It's a roof.
Pretty high. I'm wondering how he's going to do it, but he's going to do it.
You're right. It's a roof.
It's a roof.
Not
It's
going
high.
up there. No. Well, good luck. I hope you get 1,000 boxes. It's great to have you guys back again this year.
I'm glad to be here, and thank you for bringing this together, because there are a lot of hungry kids in the summertime, and folks don't know that. So I'm glad that you and your team decided to do this project.
I know a lot of churches locally are also food pantries. Is your church a pantry as well? Or do you kind of try to be
We're
more...
trying to get it together, but that is the idea we're planning to do, and hopefully next year we'll get some more of our churches that's in our district to play a part of this, because the more people we get involved, the more cereal we get.
Absolutely. And the more cereal you get, the more kids you can feed.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know, that's a good point. Whenever we collect cereal at the local community sites, the cereal stays in the community. It doesn't come back on a truck. The truck's not big enough. It stays there. It goes to those local pantries, so you can access it. And that's really the important thing, is making sure kids out there have access to the cereal. And when we talk about cereal, Ebony talked about cereal bars, Pop-Tarts, breakfast cereal. all kinds.
So, Tom, I've been hearing that there's a new award that's going out this year.
Yes.
That's going to be very exciting. Who doesn't like a good award?
The Serialously Creative Award.
Did you just make that up now?
No, I didn't.
That's Jesse, right?
There's a lot of consonants involved there. There's some pictures from one of the teams signed at Baptist put together something internal. So, Andrea, I don't know if you guys are doing anything internally, but this is an award you could also win. I know how you like to win.
Create your own award at your own organization.
Yes, but this award is going to have a nice little trophy with it at the end whenever we pay honor to the folks that have collected cereal for us this year. Seriously Creative Award.
I like that. So just it's for those that are. It's the first time I'm hearing about it. So those that are being creative in their buildings and like have a display.
When their teams are that creative, they just make sure they give us a photo or two of what they're doing.
That's awesome.
Before we go to break, 7 Brew, you guys are popping up everywhere. How many stands do y'all have now?
We have in the Little Rock area 10 now.
Wow.
Just here in Little Rock.
Kind of like banks. Popping up everywhere.
Banks and churches and 7 Brews.
Even out of state now. I mean, even if you go to Missouri or other states. How many states are you all in?
Okay, so 7 Brew as a whole, I think we're in about 30-ish states now.
It's so cool to see.
Which is in Arkansas.
Arkansas based. Rogers, Arkansas.
So cool.
Yep.
I just want you to know, I kept my nephews, and they go to PA, and they call you 7 Bruin. So yeah, so see, like we can work, something to work with there.
100%.
Yeah.
You're always 7 bros to us.
I was gonna say, but Tom calls you 7 Bros. Yeah.
I'm going to do some 7 push-ups. Look like these guys.
That's about all I can do, maybe.
That's what we do.
7.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're having fun out here in the Weather Garden as we're kicking things off. And make sure, again, you check Cereal to 501-376-1111 to find out where you can donate and where you can sign up your team and more. We're excited to get this thing kicked off this year.
That's right. We're going to take a break real quick. We're going to make sure Tracy Bean makes it over here for the end of the show. She's been standing by this whole time. We'll be right back.
Our people are so good.
Woo! Big party out here in the Weather Garden this morning. What a great way to end the week, Tom.
Oh, the weather's fantastic, and we have a lot of great individuals and teams that are going to make a big difference in their community this year. Real quick, I want to mention the biggest question we get about Cereal Drive is, what about the milk? Milk. Highland Dairy has been with the Summer Cereal Drive.
Where are they?
There
Get over
he
here.
is.
Come on over. Yes.
And come on in.
Yeah.
Come on
Squeeze in.
Squeeze him in here. You guys take care of the milk for us. There's no need to worry about it.
We do.
Correct?
It's such a great cause, and got cereal, got milk.
But that's not your milk. That milk's lumpy.
Your milk is fresh.
It's fresh.
Ours is fresh.
Highland will be out at our community locations. They bring out fresh beverages, lemonade, which is a big. You're going to have lemonade this year.
Yes.
Okay, lemonade. We'll have milk.
More
We'll
than
have fruit drinks
milk.
and teas. Yeah, just more than that. And that's for you because it's hot in the summertime. In June, it's hot, and we want to make sure that you stay hydrated. Text the word cereal to 501-376-1111 and sign up your team today. Find out all information about the Cereal Drive.
Ebony, last time here to speak this morning.
Yes.
Tell us the impact. I mean, just one more time.
I
This is
mean,
huge.
it's, there's nothing like the Summer Cereal Drive. I mean, you can attest to that. But, just as we said earlier, 1 in 5 children don't know where the next meal's coming from. So things like the Summer Cereal Drive really do make a huge impact, not only in the state of Arkansas, but, it could be your neighbor. It could be the people in your children's classroom.
Right.
And so we're excited, we're happy, but we're here to make a difference. And so
Yes, we are.
we can't wait.
And Tom, now more than ever too, because for years and years and years we've said Arkansas is number 2 in food insecurity, but Ebony shared with us this week that we're number 1 in Arkansas now.
Yeah, we're number 1 now.
So this year more than ever, we need to get this going. We need to hit our goal.
Absolutely.
It's a successful party. Thank you so much, Tom.
Thank you guys.
80 years looks good on you, brother.
It feels like 90.
It feels like 90.
That's Tracy Bean over there.
Tracy's better on camera.
We didn't do a weather forecast, but things are looking good for Mother's Day weekend.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. All right.
See you guys Monday.
Behind the doors, it's a wild